Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel. I will be pulling out 6 cards from the Rider Waite deck to have a look and see what messages might be helpful for you for the upcoming month. This reading can be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're not familiar with the way I do things, I do provide an extended monthly reading. You'll find a link to that below in the Show More section. In this extended version, I do lay out 10 more cards, Cancer, for love and career to draw upon some additional messages. Otherwise, stay tuned for your general reading for the month of February. Before I begin, I just wanted to say thank you again to everyone for liking, sharing, and subscribing. That really does mean a lot. So let's jump into it and see what's coming up for the sign of Cancer. February. Okay, let's start off with the World card here. This is a beautiful card of opportunity, of travel, adventure, foreign love, online connections, online exposure, or putting your work out there to the world. It's really a card where a lot of possibilities are going to be presented to you, Cancer. The World card is a lot of different possibilities in love, in career, in spirituality, in health. The world suddenly looks upon the world as a favorable and harmonious place. It could be that you're creating a new world. It could be that you're getting involved deeper and deeper into a new world. This is beautiful because it can definitely symbolize transformation and also completing something. You can see the wreath here, which can symbolize something coming full circle, completing a phase in a relationship, a phase in a career, just a phase or a chapter in your life in general here as well. So this brings upon very exciting ventures, I feel. But travel could be connected from work, leisure, foreign lovers, online connections, online dating. That could all be quite focused for you this month in February. Now moving on, you've got the 8 of Cups, which can also symbolize some sort of journey. Now it can be a physical journey, moving, relocating, getting out and about, getting in touch with nature, going on some sort of emotional or spiritual journey. It can be because something is missing and you want to go search for it in February. It could be that you feel something is missing in your life, in your day-to-day, in your lifestyle. You might be missing romance, you might be missing money making, whatever it is that you're after. There's something that you might be pursuing, okay? For some of you, it is a push and pull situation, and I want to mention that because the Devil card is here, but then the notion of walking away or reconciliation is also here. So for some of you, it could be a situation that you just can't seem to walk away from, or there might be a situation here you've walked away from, Cancer, but you might be drawn back to. Now it could be a person, it could be something romantic, it could be a business connection, but I have a feeling it's involving another person. Now sometimes the Devil can also rule things that are addictive or give us pleasure. They give us power, they give us something. And I feel like you might be coming back to that. Either someone has a strong hold over you, or you've got a stronghold over them and you enjoy that push and pull. Maybe you enjoy them coming back to you. It could be a message here that you also need to walk away from a situation that is unhealthy or that has gone a bit dark, a bit toxic, a bit uncertain, okay? But like I said, the 8 of Cups can be soul searching. Searching for depth, searching for meaning, taking time away, doing your own thing, being independent. Maybe this will give you the clarity you are seeking in the month of February. And I feel like this is you with the Cancer moon, but it can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have Gemini and Capricorn also present in the cards. Now the 4 of Pentacles can be a card of withdrawing. It can be a card when we're holding things close to our chest, or it can be a card where we're sitting in our stubbornness, okay? I say stubbornness because the number 4 is a number of concreteness. The number 4 can symbolize solidarity or being very stubborn or set in ways. Now, some of you might see this behavior in the workplace because the pentacles can represent the physical or the monetary realm. You might also see this sort of behavior exhibited from an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, possibly even a Gemini here. It could even be you. There might be something you're stubborn about, you don't want to reveal. Maybe you're clinging on to something you're holding tight, or you feel like you've come across something deeply valuable. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a business idea, maybe it's something new, a line of faith, for example. But I sometimes see the Four of Pentacles as him sitting on gold, because he has something very valuable, and you can't blame him for not wanting to let go. We find value in different things, Cancer. And there's something here you're going to find a lot of value in, and that realization, that epiphany, that knowledge might come to you throughout Feb. But as I said, it could be something to do with money as well, holding on to money, savings, okay, implementing a budget plan, saving more money, holding on to money, being better with money, having a better relationship with money as well, potentially this month also. Now, for some of you, there's something that has you on alert. It might be a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or Leo. The ones can indicate a capricious energy, because we see this figure here and he seems somewhat hesitant. He seems on alert. He seems mistrusting, or he doesn't find trust in other people. He needs to protect themselves. Some of you that are coming back to a situation, I feel in one way you want to come back to something or someone, but at the same time you need to or want to protect yourself. Maybe you feel like history will repeat itself. Maybe you're not entirely trusting of the situation. Maybe it's a bit of trial and error, and you might need to dip your toes here, Cancer. But that energy, that suspicious, hesitant, reserved energy could be coming from you or someone you're dealing with, or there might be a situation here where you need to protect yourself. Opportunities will arise, but you might be hesitant to take them, or you might be hesitant to get back involved with someone or something because something is holding you back. And maybe if this has happened before, or you're scared of something happening, maybe that's where that reserved energy is hailing from. But it could also be that toxic energy. The Devil card, if it's not a Capricorn coming in around you for partnerships, for friendships, for business collaborations, the Devil card can indicate you either need to be practical in a situation. The Capricorn is very resilient, okay? He's the ram that climbs the mountain and is able to keep a firm footing no matter how unstable, no matter what lingers around him, what threatens him. So he has a fierceness and a determination. Now, you might be getting your claws out this month. You might have to have an element of resilience and perseverance in a situation. But the Devil card can also indicate toxic energy, lust, gluttony, greed, overindulgences, one-night stands, someone having power over you, coming back to someone for sexual pleasure, or because you gain pleasure because you have power over them. Perhaps the roles are reversed and someone has power over you. But I sense that something is going to come back, or you keep coming back to someone, or they keep coming back to you this month in February. And because I see the Lovers and the Devil card here, I definitely feel this is more to do with a romantic connection than anything else. But I could be wrong. Could also be a friendship. The Devil card is tempting. So there is a temptation. Okay, someone might tempt you with an offer. They might feel, it might seem that they throw you in a good deal. They might throw you in some additional things for a property, a car, for example. This might be a person that's wanting to entice you. Maybe they have a sexual motive here. Maybe they're trying to entice you with things. But the devil can bribe. The devil is tempting. And even if this person isn't actively trying to tempt you, there is something tempting about the offer, the situation, the person. And you might notice that sort of temptation. But like I said, it is a pleasure-seeking sign. And it can be toxic energy, or it could be that you need to break free from the link, walking away from something you feel bound to. They're bound to the devil. Be careful of the contracts or the relationships you're entering into. You might notice some red flags. And I say red flags because the devil is holding a torch here full of flames. Okay, so you might notice a few things that might go off, a few signals, a few red flags, things that might not sit well with you necessarily. But it could just be showing that you're entering some sort of binding agreement, or you're being linked to someone legally, romantically, professionally, or something in relation to this Cancer. Now moving on, you've got the Lovers card. So some of you might have a destined soulmate or twin flame coming in, or there might be a prominent Gemini who's wanting to reach out, wanting to reconnect, or wanting you for romance, or you might be wanting them. The Lovers card is really a beautiful card because you do have opposition here, or you have choice. So for some of you, you might be choosing between two different people, two different lovers, two different connections that are chalk and cheese. They have different associations. You have the angel and the devil here, so adversaries, opposition, and conflict of mind, duality or indecisiveness. But the angel personifies everything good and harmonious and pleasurable and joyful. So some of you do have people coming in, maybe a Capricorn and Gemini, who are going to be a source of your happiness this month in February. I definitely feel it's a beautiful month, I think, for the most part, in terms of romance, sorting through issues, leaving behind toxic energy or toxic people and or relationships, connecting with people, reuniting with people, bumping into people that you used to see or be friends with or worked with. But I feel it traditionally denotes a relationship. It could also be fertility because they're naked here. It's about the divine conception of Adam and Eve to create, the race of man. So it could also be fertility, conception, the formation of a family, or even new additions to the family with the Lovers card here. But it's also a sign of communication. Gemini represents communication, okay? So there might be important communication coming to you online, through a letter, through words, through face-to-face interpersonal communication. This might be a major theme for you, or it might be an opportunistic month for you to open up and communicate about something that's been suppressed, Cancer. You tend to hold on to residual feelings. It's in your nature. But you have to remember, not everyone can read your mind, okay? Not everyone knows what you truly want or how you truly feel. Had they known, maybe they would have done things differently. Maybe they would have acted a different way. Maybe they would have taken a different course of action. We can speculate what ifs until the sun goes down, but ultimately, in the end, we have to appreciate the openness of Adam and Eve pictured here, embracing each other's flaws, strengths, weaknesses, triumphs. The angel is open here. It's all about openness. So open communication can gain you a lot, okay? Whether it's in relationships, whether it's in professional connections, whether it's in friendships, with siblings, with parents, unresolved issues. If these things have been plaguing you, there is an ability for you to communicate. Communication will be your strong point, or will help bring that harmony and make something come full circle, whether it is closure, whether it is endings or new beginnings. You will find that in communication this month in Feb. I will leave your reading at that though, Cancer, and continue with your extended, the link to which will be available below in the Show More section.